I don't know if you just noticed that these two clarinet players played like the last half of that without taking a breath. Good job, guys. This year is the 50th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. And yes, that's right. This year is the 50th anniversary of The Wizard of Oz. And I heard this arrangement a few years ago, and we just never had a chance to program it, and I thought it would just be fitting to do that this year. So this is arranged by James Barnes, really great composer, and this is The Wizard of Oz. promise I'm not texting, but I wrote notes on my phone. I want to take a second to recognize all the members of this group who participated in the All-State Band or who participated in the District Honor Band. So we have Paris Linsick, Patrick Mills, Andrea Zane, Brianna Ziden, Michael Rowe, Samuel Crawford, please stand, Robbie Garrison, Eric Nuss, and also Matthew Purley, Patrick Sanders, and Mark Philpott. Please give these students a hand. The other thing I'd like to do as the symphonic bands come onto the stages, I want to take a second to recognize all of our senior band members. And when the band was a little smaller and we could all fit in one space, we would have them all stand across to take a nice lovely picture. But tonight, I'm just going to call their names and allow them to stand and be recognized. So if you are a mama or daddy, grandpa, auntie, or uncle, get your camera out and ready, because here it comes. So seniors, as I call your name, stand up and be recognized. Dalton Adair, Carter Autry, Christian Baker, Connor Brown, Esther Chung, Lucas Christian, Ben Christensen, Andrew Coggin, Mary Catherine Cook, Mitchell Eitzen, Deanna English, who's not here tonight, she's sick, Gibson Garner, Gavin Helmy, Chris King, Zach Kirkland, Elliot Lawrence, Josh Littlefield, Paris Melancek, Angie Mangoni, Rachel McDuffie, Abby Morris, Dion Induna, Eric Nuss, Austin Owen, Matthew Purley, AJ Pilkerton, Audrey Pugh, Ellen Ryber, Janet Roberts, Patrick Sanders, Desmond Spencer, PJ Spina, and Allie Turnbow. I said at the UAB concert, and I will say today, that there is nothing like live music. Nothing like it. You can turn on the radio in your car, you can press play on your iPod, but there is nothing like live music. There is nothing like seeing a human body in front of you blow wind through an instrument, thank you. Blow wind through an instrument and create some of the wonderful sounds that you've heard tonight. I'm very proud to work at a school where academically our students are very strong, but I'm also very proud to work at a school where creatively these brains are working. And they're working very, very, very hard. Ms. Palmer and I are relentless. I'm sure you hear about it quite often, but I want to let you know that it comes from a place of love, because we know how important this activity is to life in general. So we thank you all for coming tonight. We're gonna end with our finale of this concert, and you guys know I have a 4-year-old, so we took our daughter to see Frozen, and after the first song, I said this at the bamboo screen, after the first song, I was like, oh wait a minute, this is a movie. But I think it is a really, really, really great creative thing. So if you haven't had an opportunity to see it, tonight we're going to play selections from the movie Frozen. I want to take one more quick second to thank a lot of the people that help us on a regular basis. Of course, I'd like to thank our principal, Mr. Gordon, who has been a phenomenal support system for us this year. I also like to thank Double Stop Percussion and Dr. Slotham, who you got to meet earlier. We have another gentleman, and I think he's in the audience. Mr. Five Ash, are you in here? Up top? Mr. Five Ash is finishing his master's degree at UAB, so hopefully he will be moving on, but if not, we'd love to have him here. And also, I'd like to thank Ms. Rolanda Smith. Is Ms. Smith here? No. Ms. Smith's student taught with us in the fall, and she also came out to help with us in marching band, and she is so awesome. So I wish her much luck in her future. And the other thank you that I have is for every person that's seated in this room, every person that has wrapped a hot dog, every person that has got rebel sauce on them and like, oh my gosh, and every person who leaves a football game smelling like popcorn, picking up cups, making sure that our children are clothed, making sure that they get to wherever they need to be. And whenever we say the call time is at 5:15, you break your neck trying to get them there. I want to say a collective thank you to every person in this room for the time that you give up so that we can do what we do with all these students. So for us, everybody behind me, get up on your feet right now, stand up, and give these people a hand clap. You can do much better than that. Give us just a second to get situated, and this will be selections from Frozen.